Your guardian angels are beside you, gently urging you to listen closely to a message they've been trying to send. It arrives at a time when you may be feeling disconnected from your best self. Perhaps you're carrying the weight of disappointment, feeling like you've slipped further from the person you hope to become. There's a lingering sense that things have unraveled, that you're standing on shaky ground and don't know how to steady yourself. Life has felt heavy for a while now, and with new burdens placed on your shoulders, the feeling of overwhelm might seem unbearable. You may be quietly convinced that everything is on the verge of collapsing, just as it has in the past. Your angels want you to know they understand how deep your sorrow runs, how exhausting it is to question your worth. Watching others receive blessings while you feel left behind can make it seem as though your own prayers vanish unheard. These thoughts, like unwelcome intruders, spiral in your mind and cloud your ability to see your inner strength. On days like these, even small tasks can feel like monumental challenges. But there's something your angels need you to know. Despite the darkness pressing in, it will never be strong enough to extinguish the light that lives within you. That light, your spirit's brilliance, remains untouched. Close your eyes, take a slow breath, and remember those moments when everything felt impossible, but somehow you endured. Despite every storm, you are still here. Your resilience, even when unnoticed, has always carried you forward. The angels have a quiet secret they wish to share. No matter how low you feel, there is a shift coming. A turn of fate that will bring with it remarkable opportunities, ushering in abundance and joy beyond what you can currently imagine. When you believe all hope is lost, that's often when the universe surprises you. Soon, a pivotal event will spark a chain reaction leading you towards the very answers and blessings you've been longing for. It's understandable if you find it hard to believe right now. When you give endlessly yet receive so little in return, the wear and tear shows, not just outwardly, but in the private spaces of your heart. You may think no one notices the cracks in the facade, but the truth is, they're most evident when you're by yourself, silently carrying pain you feel you somehow deserve. Your angels are here to tenderly remind you that you are worthy of love, joy, and healing. You are not meant to bear the weight of suffering alone. It may help to consider things from a fresh perspective. Although the setbacks you faced seem like cruel twists of fate, they have been shaping you in ways you might not yet recognize. Without these challenges, your capacity for courage, compassion, and endurance wouldn't shine as brightly. Every difficulty, every seeming misfortune, has planted seeds of growth deep within you. Yes, it's overwhelming to think about growth when you feel you've hit bottom. The despair can feel like an endless pit. Yet your angels want you to know you are already equipped with the tools to climb out. The universe has placed within you unique talents and inner strengths that are soon to be called upon. Every past failure holds within it a vital lesson, fuel that will ignite the success you are destined to achieve. You may have even started to wonder if you are cursed. But the truth is the opposite. You are profoundly blessed. Life's most painful moments can feel eternal, but they are never permanent. The current struggles will pass, and when they do, you will be ready to step into a life rich with possibility. Believe it or not, faith is the key that will unlock these doors. Faith in yourself, in your angels, and in the unseen workings of the universe can completely alter your path. When confidence and belief take root, even the toughest obstacles lose their power over you. Have you ever noticed how, in moments of true confidence, life feels smoother and more vibrant? That clarity is what happens when belief lights your way. Contrast that with the fog of doubt and anxiety, which makes even simple tasks feel like insurmountable challenges. Your angels aren't asking you to change everything in a single night. What they hope is that you begin, slowly, gently, taking small but meaningful steps forward. Acknowledge how far you've already come and know that every little effort counts. One day at a time, you can gather strength and regain trust in yourself. There's also a special sign your angels have been sending you, a symbol to gently guide you back to this message whenever you need it most. The porcupine has long walked beside you as a totem, carrying both a warning and a promise. Like the porcupine, you may often feel guarded or on edge, carrying a nervous energy born from past hurts. But beneath those quills lies a creature of quiet wisdom and vision. The porcupine teaches humility, resilience, and gentle strength, traits you possess in abundance. If you come across a porcupine, whether in life, a dream, or even an image online, it is your angel's subtle nudge, a reminder that you are protected and guided. The porcupine also carries the essence of togetherness, hinting that new, positive connections or reunions are on the horizon. Before closing this message, your angels wish to offer you this prayer. Dear Lord, in this moment of hardship, remind them of their unwavering spirit. Help them see that brighter days lie just ahead. Fill their heart with courage to embrace the blessings coming their way. Let them trust in the beauty of their journey and the power of their destiny. Amen. Now is the time to allow these words to settle within you. Rest, recharge. Remember that life is never stagnant. Change is inevitable, and your story is far from over. Even though you may feel stuck now, know deep down that everything is being realigned for your highest good. As you hold this message close, take a moment to extend kindness to others. Leave behind a word of encouragement for someone who may also be quietly struggling. The universe sees these acts of compassion and returns them to you tenfold, reinforcing the cycles of light and abundance. Before we part, there's something unusual your angels urgently need you to hear. It appears that certain energies have been interfering, trying to block you from fully receiving this guidance. Despite this, the universe has preserved these crucial messages for you, and they are still accessible. The next step in your journey holds answers you've been searching for. Will you be ready to hear them when they arrive? Right now, your guardian angels are drawing close, hoping you'll take a quiet moment to listen. They've been watching you navigate these difficult days, and they've brought a gentle reminder just for you. Perhaps lately, you've been wrestling with feelings of disappointment, wondering how you've drifted so far from who you once aspired to be. It might even feel like you've hit a low point, one where nothing seems to make sense, and your responsibilities feel heavier than ever. Deep inside, there's a quiet fear that everything could fall apart as it has in the past. Your angels recognize how tiring it is to feel like you're not enough, to stand in the shadows while others seem to be bathing in light. Watching others thrive while your own whispered prayers seem to dissolve into the air can feel especially isolating. These nagging doubts can trap your mind in a loop, draining your energy and leaving you exhausted before the day even begins. But in the middle of all this, your angels want to remind you of something important. No matter how dark things feel, the light within you has never gone out. That spark you carry is still alive, even if it's flickering quietly beneath the surface. Take a moment, breathe deeply, and remember how many times life has tested you, and how many times you've endured. You've already proven your resilience, even if you don't always give yourself credit for it. Here's the truth your angels are eager for you to know. Though you may feel like you're running on empty, a powerful shift is coming. Just when you think the story couldn't twist any further, the universe will place before you an unexpected opportunity, one that will set positive change in motion. This moment will be the catalyst for blessings you've been hoping for, perhaps without even realizing how close they are. Right now, it's understandable if you feel drained or even skeptical of your ability to bounce back. Giving so much while receiving so little has left marks on your spirit, signs you might try to hide from the world, but that show when you're alone with your thoughts. Worse still, you might have started to believe that you deserve the hardships you've faced. But your angels are stepping in to say, with all their love, that none of this pain is your punishment. Instead, they urge you to see your past not as a string of misfortunes, but as chapters that have shaped your strength and wisdom. These difficult moments have quietly forged you into someone capable of great things. Without these experiences, your soul would not burn as brightly, your empathy might not run as deep, and your inner resolve wouldn't be as strong. Yes, it's tough to accept when you feel like you're still at the bottom, but your angels are here to remind you that you are already carrying the tools you need to rise again. And soon, the universe will present you with a unique chance, one that will allow you to step fully into your gifts and talents. Every setback has been adding kindling to the fire of your eventual success. You might even have felt, at times, as though you're somehow cursed. But the truth is, you are far more blessed than you know. There are blessings on their way to you right now. The hardest days can sometimes feel endless, but they will pass. And as they do, you'll find yourself better prepared to recognize and receive the good that's heading toward you. It's easy to dismiss talk of faith when you're worn down, but faith, whether in yourself, in your guides, or in life itself, has the power to break through the clouds. When you trust your inner strength, everything begins to shift. Think about how different life feels when you're confident and self-assured. The world opens up, choices seem clearer, and even difficult tasks feel more manageable. On the flip side, when doubt creeps in, everything feels heavier and more complex. Your angels aren't asking for a dramatic transformation overnight. They're simply inviting you to start where you are, to take small, steady steps toward self-belief. Each step forward, no matter how tiny, is part of the larger journey. There's also a symbol your angels have chosen for you, one that has quietly been woven into your path: the porcupine. It may feel like a curious sign, but it carries deep meaning. The porcupine, with its guarded exterior and soft heart, mirrors much of what you've been feeling lately. You may relate to its nervous energy, its caution, and its deep-rooted instinct to protect itself. But this creature also speaks of quiet strength, wisdom, and vision, the same qualities your angels see in you. Whenever you encounter the image or presence of a porcupine, whether in nature, art, or even scrolling online, take it as a gentle sign. It's a reminder that you are protected, that you are never walking this path alone. The porcupine also represents unity and connection, hinting that new and supportive relationships, or even the strengthening of old ones, are just around the corner. Before you go, your angels would like to share a prayer. Divine Creator, please remind this beautiful soul that their spirit is unbreakable, their journey still unfolding. May they find strength in knowing that brighter days are ahead, and may they welcome the blessings rushing toward them. Fill them with courage, hope, and the faith to believe in their own unfolding destiny. Amen. Let these words sink into your heart and give yourself the permission to rest. Even if you can't see it just yet, things are shifting behind the scenes in your favor. And here's a gentle nudge. Spread some kindness. Even a small word of encouragement to someone else can create ripples of good energy. The universe notices these moments of compassion and circles them back to you. Lastly, your angels have one more urgent note. There are important messages that have been trying to reach you, but something seems to be obscuring them. Energies around you may have made it difficult for you to fully receive certain signs and signals. But don't worry. The messages are still waiting, ready for you to find them. The next part of your journey holds more answers than you might expect. When you're ready, they'll be there, ready to guide you forward.